Lamborghini Huracán STO Limited Series. Let's do some racing, shall we? So I've already posted the video for the overview of this limited series, going over, let's say, rewards and cost that's associated with this limited series. So if you're interested in finding out sort of those kind of information, you can either check out the description box of this video down below, or click on the link to check out the overview video. But for this one, we're gonna do some racing, so strap in, right? Okay, Lamborghini Huracán STO Limited Series. Yes, 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 blah, blah, blah. Run the series to win the car, of course, right? Once again, 470 gold to complete this, meet the PR requirement to complete this bonus series. Mine is maxed out because this is not a new car, and we've been offered, I want to say in multiple instances, to upgrade this car with upgrade discount. All right, so here we go. Race number 1, speed snap at Hockenheim. That's some speed. Huh. Yeah, Huracán. All right. Even with letting up on that gas near the end, still 248 kph. All right. And of course, we do get 24 hours of instant service and instant upgrade if you need them. And up next, we got head-to-head at Silverstone International Circuit. So let's see. That's a cool green finish. And livery that I'm using here is the official, like, if you just run the event, this I think is what the car comes in. It's not a bad looking official layout. There we go. Yeah, Silverstone. About as standard as a standard Grand Prix circuits go, right? Alright. And pretty grippy. There's my grip test. Try to see if I can send it sideways. And if it refuses to, or if it fights you back like that, you know it's gonna be a relatively grippy ride. So yeah, considering Hurricanes generally tends to be sort of like, we have so many versions of it, right? Oh yeah, Super Trofeo. That's the version that I could not remember the name of in my previous video. That, yes, with the ginormous spoiler wing in the back. Now this one has pretty decent sized wing as well, right? But the other one just looks larger, I think. But yeah, so reasonably grippy ride, right? Pretty well balanced. I mean, you know, it's like representing Lamborghini, right? So sort of like Porsche 911 RSRs represent Porsches in the game, but they do have kind of an upper hand with the cars like 919 Hybrid Evo included in the game, which is that the best car in the entirety of the game? I don't know. Arguably, some might say that no other car can compete against that one. Because, you know, it's not an entirely fantasy car, as in it does exist in real world, but it does not conform to any like real race regulations, right? So it's not a car that you can actually race in an actual racetrack against other cars that is like Fiat certified, right? So there's that. I mean, like in terms of like top cars in the game, right? You got that 919, actually 2014 edition, actual like LMP1 of the Porsche 919 Hybrid is actually really good. That's really well balanced as well. So that's a pretty good car, and some real Racing 3 veterans would remember racing that car for farming at doing the Le Mans 10 lappers for many hours on end. So there's that. And let's see. What are some other great cars in the game? Valkyrie. Aston Martin Valkyrie is one of my favorites. Valhalla's not bad either. Aston Martin and their V cars, right? And let's see. Bugatti Bolide is also pretty. I mean, those cars are like that's now you're going into the like top speed competition, right? Because Bolide is fast, for sure. But you know, compared to let's say like 919 or Valkyrie, the grip isn't quite. I mean, for the top speed, it's actually one of the better ones with a higher grip. Let's say compared to let's say like Hennessy ones, like Venom GT or Venom F4, those two cars' grip is total trash. So they are very unwieldy when you're like pushing those cars at the top speed. Bolide, not so much. It's still manageable. It feels like you still have some control. You know, your input matters in steering as opposed to the other Hennessy counterparts that I mentioned that like just like, yeah, you want to steer, yeah, you try that. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna fly into a wall instead. So all right, so I can still send this sideways if I tried, but it's not what it natively wants to do, it seems like. So that's good. That's good. That means it's more likely to grip than not when you have to take sharp corners at higher speed. Anyway, so take a few more service bars out of the car for tier 1. Alright, with the gold trophy number 3 unlocks tier 2. Pick up a few racing dollars for the bonus. Alright, so 1 tier down, 14 more to go. So stay tuned and we'll catch you guys in the next one. See you there.